Hi, I'm Bill Marchant, Department Head of Acting at Vancouver Film School. I'm here today with Advisory Board member Matthew Lillard, coming hot off the success of The Descendants, an Academy Award nominee and winner for Best Adapted Screenplay. Really intrigued as to how that's affecting your life right now, coming right off the heels of the awards.
That's funny. It was 2 weeks ago. We were at the Oscars. So for this moment right now, it's an exciting time in my career because the heat has generated attention, and that changes trajectory. I mean, this movie has impacted my life in a really fantastic way. You walk down the street, people recognize you, and they recognize the work, and certainly Descendants, which was not only a popular movie critically, but obviously it did really well in the box office. So it's made an impact on my life.
The stakes of an audition like that with George Clooney, Alexander Payne, that's a fairly intense situation for an actor, even a seasoned actor like yourself.
Well, yeah, it was funny because they, I got the call the night before, and I read the script, and it was to play George Clooney's wife's lover. So if you're breaking down the guy to play George Clooney's wife's lover, it doesn't normally look like this dude. I was like, so I've got one shot at it, and I am not the guy that they picture for this. So I walk upstairs, and as I walk into the waiting room, there are 5 of the best looking guys in Hollywood, right down the middle, the chins and the abs and the shoulders and the blonde. I mean, they're just gorgeous dudes. So not only do they not want to see me, but they also have this, the guys that they expect to be there are right there. Now, which was, first of all, it was completely liberating because I was like, well, there's no way I get this part. So there's a freedom about that was really fantastic. And I walked into the room and I said to Alexander Payne, if there's any way we can just do this quickly, if you wouldn't mind, I would love to just audition for you. And he was like, yeah, absolutely, let's do it. And I auditioned, and he said, that's the best audition I've ever seen.
Wow.
And I said to him in that moment, I was like, too bad I'll never get this job.
You said that.
Yeah.
Because you're certainly irrepressible. That's a word we can use. We could probably even call you mouthy. Is it the key to your success?
I don't think I've ever in my life been called mouthy. So I'm a little taken back as to what that is. But okay, I'm all right with that. I'm fine. No, look, I think that, and I teach here at VFS, and one of the things I teach is I believe that you're an individual, and the only way you're ever going to succeed is that you embrace the individuality. You cannot be Tom Cruise. If they say they're looking for a Tom Cruise type, you can't be Tom Cruise. You can only be you.
Yeah.
And I think that the more you embrace that and you hold on to that, the better chance you have. Because they say what they're looking for, and 9 times out of 10, everyone comes in and does this thing.
Yeah.
And my take is if you go that way and you are what you are and you pop and you're different than everyone else because by nature you are different than everyone else,
Right.
then you'll find success.
Right.
If it's combined with talent and timing and all those things that go along with a successful career. Luck, and so, yeah, for better or for worse, I am me.
I love that you too, in the past year and a half, have really taken hold of your creative life as well. You've moved into the realm of directing and directed a project based, I think, on a novel, correct?
Young adult book, yeah.
A young adult book called Fat Kid Rules the World, a movie that I've seen, fantastic movie. What got you into that? How did you decide that that's what you wanted to do? Why that project?
Sure.
And
first and foremost, I started here. You gave me the opportunity to direct a student film here at Vancouver Film School. And it kind of unleashed something that's always been there. Look, it's a tiny movie. It's about an obese teenager that finds punk rock music. And I'm super proud of it. And, look, I had been trying to do it for a long time. And sometimes things just get thrown in the universe. I started to direct, and all of a sudden along came this opportunity. So I don't know how things work in the universe, but I find acting very myopic. It's about one person's journey and one person's vision. And the great thing about directing for me was to be amongst, we had 40 people on set, and trying to gather the creative energy and power and excellence of these craftsmen and try to just get them to do their best. And I like that, and I think I was good at that, and that I'm excited to see where that goes.
So that energy that you've got, which is so palpable, and
the mouthiness.
The mouthiness, sure. It's the thing that we define you as, right? And I think if we go back to your early career with Serial Mom and Scream and SLC Punk, it's this dynamism, this energy, just this power. That's what I see in you as an actor, but that's also what I see in you as a teacher. When you walk into that room to teach,
I love teaching because I love acting, and that's the God's honest truth. Now, I think I'm a fine actor. I'm a good actor. I love teaching. I think I'm a great teacher, and I love to teach. And so, it's that love of doing something that is exciting to me.
I love that we had the workshop on the weekend, and we were well done the work by 6 o'clock, but we continued to play for a full 2 hours afterwards, moved by the beauty of the work.
I think that we do in a scene study class, we do 10 scenes over the course of 3 days. It's intense work. The bravery from that, the quality of work that comes out of from where the scene is in the beginning to where it advances to, inspires people. I mean, look, I think that's where greatness lies, is the person who's open like that and willing to share that energy. I mean, that's the difference between we talk all the time. The difference between you saying a line and me saying a line, you saying a line and me saying a line, and the difference between two people engaged in energy and the transference of energy between each other is electric. And I think that's the difference between great acting and just acting.
Yeah.
And that's the great thing about this program. I mean, the program as an actor, you do everything. You do, you work on camera, you work in films. You are, we went in today to visit classes and they're editing their own material that they shot. I mean, the great thing about VFS is it gives you a full encompassing look at a career. And I think that's exciting.